na meron ang Barangay IMELDA.
What do you want to know?
Are
we walking and interviewing, or am I sitting down and we're interviewing?
What do you want?
Walking
Okay,
or interviewing?
Walking or ano?
Anything I can handle.
What do you want?
Much better you
Come on, come on, come on.
Okay.
Smell.
Okay. Mark.
Where goes smell?
Sorry. Yeah, this is an old one. This is an old one. It's like 4 years old.
Where can I ask you about your motivation and houses?
Again? Why? Why I built it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Before my wife and I came here, we ran an atmospheric laboratory on the island of Samoa. Okay? We studied carbon. We were on the island for 7 years. And in that 7 years, we were hit 4 times by Category 4 cyclones, direct hits. Had 2 8+ earthquakes, 1 tsunami, and a murder attempt. So all of those years of my house getting ready to fly away, and my house shaking, and water and waves and termites and all of the problems that come with that, and I decided that I would build a house that did not have those problems. That's what you intended?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Don't be so shy, damn it. I'm not a Capri, I'm not a demonio.
Energy distribute to these houses.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
You have any science background? You understand anything about electricity?
just a little bit.
Okay. That is covered with chemicals that turn photons from the sun into electrons.
Wow.
Those electrons come down through some safety equipment, through those wires, and they come over and they come up here.
Can we get
Watch
inside?
my alarm. You come in, just watch my alarm. And they come up in here. This kind of balances the power and makes it steady. Because of the clouds, the electricity goes high and low, and it's not very steady. Well, this tries to make it steady. It comes from there and it goes to this. Okay? This turns it into what the house uses, what the blender uses, what the television uses, what the stereo uses. This is an inverter. It also comes out of here, and it goes to these batteries back here. Here's one bank of batteries, that's another bank of batteries. Okay? These are nickel cadmium cells from the 1970s. These are 40 years old.
1970s.
Okay? These are batteries off a train. Okay? It gets storaged in the batteries. What I do not use here gets storaged in the batteries, and then at nighttime it comes out of the batteries and I use it. Okay? Then it comes over here and goes to wherever I need it. You know, breaker.
Sir, so all of your electricity bills, including your house, comes here? Ano ba?
It's not Libre. all of this equipment is very expensive.
Wow.
Okay, and if you don't know how to put it in, you have to pay somebody to put it in, and that's very expensive too. Okay, so my current day is not Libre. I just paid for my current day all at once. And then for the next 30, 40 years, I don't pay anything. It was very expensive. This is a connection to decor. This is for lightning. Okay. So if I want to connect to decor, I can connect to decor. If I don't want to connect to decor, I don't. Right now, I am connected because I'm running a washing machine out there. And it's a cloudy day. Next question.
Excuse me.
To inside the
It's awful torn up. We're doing floors, we're putting tiles on the floors, and we're in construction. It's a mess. Okay? What I realized when we built the house this way. Right? You feel the temperature of that concrete. Feel the temperature of my wall. I don't have aircon. I don't need it.
Hello.
The inside is more cold.
Ah,
Yeah.
tanong mo kung
I don't have aircon. I don't need it.
ano na English nun.
Sir, is there any explanations on how the temperatures varies from outside and inside, sir?
There's about 5 different reasons why. Okay? You understand what evaporative cooling is?
Sir, a little bit.
What's evaporative cooling?
Evaporation. Evaporation of water.
Water from the sun and yes.
Humidity.
And heat is energy. Heat is vibration. Okay? When you start looking at atoms and that kind of stuff, heat is vibration. Okay? When water transitions from a liquid form to a gaseous form, it absorbs that vibration and it goes out in the air and it carries that vibration with it. Okay, that is the evaporative cooling effect. My house is a little bit absorptive. This will absorb a little bit of moisture. Not much, just maybe that much. So every night it absorbs the dew that's in the wind. Okay? You know what dew is, right?
Hamog.
Yeah, dew.
Yes.
Hamog.
So it absorbs that dew. When the sun comes up, that evaporates out. And when that evaporates out, that makes this colder than the outside. So for my house to get hot, the sun has to make this hot, but it's being cooled by evaporation. So it's like having a air conditioning wrapped around your house. It's like putting ice blocks around your house. That's one reason. The second reason is the shape of my house is such that I don't absorb much energy from the sun. Okay? It's not like I have a big flat roof like a skillet getting hot. Okay? I have a dome, so I absorb a lot less of the sun. A lot less of the energy from the sun hits my house. Okay? Third reason, I mapped out the sun in the sky with this GPS coordinate. So I know which way the sun goes relative to my house. So I rotated my house for the best direction to absorb as little sunshine as possible. I also rotated my house for the best direction to get all of the wind that's coming for the whole year, the averages. So that's why this house is at a weird angle. It doesn't face the street. It doesn't face the field. It's lined up on the sun and the wind. so that I get the maximum amount of wind and the minimum amount of sunshine on my house. Last reason, that's not paint.
What?
Apog,
What did that?
lime.
Lime.
That's lime.
Hindi siya
Hap-
paint.
Okay.
Hapog.
Apog,
Hapog.
lime. Okay.
Buhay na ba to?
That is the natural color of lime. That's lime without any coloring. That's what it comes out naturally. This is lime that you guys make here in the Philippines that I bought. Okay, that color reflects a lot of energy. So what little bit of energy I get because of the shape of my house and the angle of my house is now reflected by the lime.
Kaya pala hindi mainit.
Last but not least, at the top of every house, at the top of every dome, and these are 5 separate domes, I have 4 windows, north, south, east, west. I can open and close those windows as the wind comes by, it passes by the window, it creates a suction, and it sucks the heat out of the house. Heat in the house rises, the wind comes by, it sucks the heat out of the house. So there's always flow of air through the house 24 hours a day. And if the wind changes direction, well, I close these windows and leave those open. And if the wind moves over here, I close those windows and leave those open. And I can adjust it so that there's always convective cooling, is what the engineers call it. Next question.
Next question. How long did it take you to build this igloos?
The structure went up in 90 days. The
What?
yeah. The structure went up in 90 days.
3 months.
The polytata took about the same amount of time, a little bit longer. That's not concrete. That's not cement.
How many people build this house?
I had 5 teams of 5. But these were not
25.
carpenters.
25.
These were not carpenters. They were not engineers. They were just guys that work in the rice field. Yeah. Very simple house to build. I can teach you how to build it in 5 minutes.
For real, sir?
Yeah.
Feature natin?
Feature natin.
Gala.
Yes.
Ready. I thought that you were going to take this.
Gather around behind me so you can see my computer screen. Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward to the part, okay?
Bibigyan ka video ah.
Let me fast forward a little bit more.
Earth, water, air, mud.
Creating shelter. And it with a new technology called Super Adobe or Earth Bag. This new yet ancient technique combines traditional adobe as well as rammed earth and sandbags. In the next few minutes, you will see in high speed how this house arises from the earth before you see step-by-step construction details. This home and super adobe technology is designed and developed by architect Nader Khalili and his associates and students. It is being built by a 3-person team who are often joined by other students from all over the world. In this construction, we have trained many men and women of all ages who participated because of its simple and lightweight hands-on techniques. This small sustainable house, which is about 400 square feet or 40 square meters, is designed to use minimum material to create maximum space. This is the way nature builds its flower petals, soap bubbles and seashells, or the way a new technology builds its aeroplanes and spaceships. The super adobe method uses long sandbag tubes filled with earth and compacted in layers, which are reinforced and connected together by barbed wire. This home utilizes sun and wind energy and is designed to resist extreme environments, including windstorms, floods, fire and earthquakes.
Intended?
The small pipes will be used in making countertop.
Okay, that's how I built it.
Kaya nang mabsorb yung mga ano.
Sige. Next question.
Number question.
Iba pa feature sila dito sa ano. Pamela. Iba na feature sa Pamela.
Ano?
Iba pa nilang
That's a
feature.
section
Sa-
of my wall. It's been out in the sunshine for 10 years. Go ahead, pick it up.
Pick it up.
Come on, Captain Barbell.
Hmm.
That's a section of my wall. My wall is that thick. Hit it with a rock.
Hit it with a rock, man.
Hit it with a rock.
Rock.
Pick up a rock and
Baby.
here.
Pak sila. Ayun, pakit na ka. Tupak mo. Pati mo, bilis.
Balin.
Oh my God! Hit it with a rock.
Hit it.
Listen.
Tupak mo,
Hit it
tupak
and
mo.
listen.
Tapakan mo.
Okay, it's batu.
It's patu.
It became a batu. Okay. So that's what my wall is made out of. What you see on the outside is just polytata to make it smooth. Underneath that polytata is that. That is 3 parts sand, 1 part clay, 1 part Portland cement.
1, 2, 3.
Ang astig kasi. Ganyan. Sementutan.
Ha?
Wax.
Ano? Clay daw. Sand.
Astig ah.
And the only reason I used Portland cement, what you call cement, it's actually called Portland cement. Yeah, and the reason I used it is to make this waterproof. Yeah,
This is waterproof?
that's waterproof.
Water.
Ah, tika. Wiwi. Wiwi.
You.
Take up.
P.
Waterproof.
So,
Tanga.
ano, magiraw siya din ng gastos. Gano'n siya ng gastos.
The clay that we used to build this, we dug out of the rice field. We dug it ourselves. And then we filled it back up. The sand came from the river that's back there. So that house there, we used less Portland cement than that place did. Much less. 1 part out of 5. 1 part out of 5. Clay, wood,
Buat. Sand. Sand. Buat.
cement. So that house there uses 1 cement, 2 bore, and 1 batu in the mix. So that's 30% cement. Okay, we use 20%.
Low cost.
Low cost.
And the rest of my materials came from my rice field. I dug them myself. I built my house out of my rice field.
Alin mo? As a question. It has a direction.
See the eyeball up there? That tracks the sun. I'm gonna go check my watch.
Like a sensor? Huh? Like a sensor.
Yeah, that's a sensor. An optical sensor up there. I'm just checking my laundry.
Uy. Speak.
Hi.
Yes.
What can you say about
He's like a scientist. He knows everything. Like a science, like
Speechless.
a architect and an engineer. Why?
you?
3 in 1. I'm Englishining and I'm nose bleeding.
Yes. My nose, my nose is
You
bleeding.
speechless.
Speechless.
Starstruck.
Because he is fluent in English like the other Americans.
Other? Americans, eh.
Yes.
Foreigners.
Next question.
Hey, Alan.
Next
Are you
question.
impressed?
Yes, I'm impressed. Go up. Go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't nervous. It's called up here.
It's Ambato, huh?
Yes, Ambato.
And it's in the sunshine. And that's Portland cement.
Yes. It's absurd. Martin.
Ayaw na plug.
The house is outside the sunshine, but it's cold up here, man. It's cold. It's
Oh.
cold.
Malamig?
Yes.
O nga no, it's it's
Very
cold.
cold. It's very cold.
It's pretty hot.
Go in the back.
Oh,
Please, no. North Pole. We're here at North Pole. We're at the top of the igloo. And We are very impressive. You're impressed, man. It's cold. It's very cold.
It's cold here.
One scientific advancement.
Man, check this out.
Uy, don't say bad words. I'm recording.
Just eat it.
Uy! They know how, what, ano yung hangin?
Yes, the best energy of the year. Ayun ba nakatuloy na bibigyan ako.
Feel like in abroad.
Science ah.
Look what science can do.
I want to live here.
I want to sleep here.
It's cold, even if
Hey, don't jump there, you punk.
it's sunshine.
Yes, cold.
Yes, it's cold.
Oh, lime. It's cold.
Higa kayo ah. Higa nga kayo.
Ah?
Higa nga kayo. You,
What?
bend. Bend.
I wanna hug it. I want to hug it all time. Yes, it's cold. It's cold. But the sun is technically this is a series. My face is going too hot. Ladies first. I didn't know.
Hey,
Be careful, man. Slowly falling.
go ahead of time.
Para OTC officer. Move. Para What is this?
I built all of these, I poured these myself.
Iba ya. Napapalibutan siya ng uso.
Oo nga.
Lahat ng ano eh.
Waterproof na eh. Waterproof.
Ah,
Waterproof ni. Waterproof talaga siya ni.
Waterproof.
Hindi siya na-observe ah.
Oo.
Hindi niya naabot na waterproof.
Hindi bahain dito.
Nakaangat ko namin, di ba? Abot niya.
Ay,
Sige.
nakabig siya. Bar, heat, water.
Drip irrigation.
Oh, may nagdi-distribute na siya.
Nagdidikit.
Architect 101. Engineering 101.
Eto.
I once was walking down the street in Mangaldan and I had a couple of young girls come up behind me and I was walking with Esther on my arm and they said, "Do you remember me, Daddy?" A different kind of spring. Pit! That's stuff that they distributed a couple of years ago for tobacco farmers. And I use it here, I use it on the air conditioning system for my conejo. You know what a conejo is, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I raise rabbits for carne.
Arnie. Gigi.
Esther is doing mosaic tile in the kitchen right now.
See your kunin sir.
What we're trying to do here, build into the house, part of the house is food production.
Oo,
Ayan,
oo nga no.
mo ni.
Ano yan ata yung lemon?
Yeah, built into the house is food production.
Oo nga no, pansin ko rin. Food production.
ko lang tumira dito. Dito na tira sa rated K. Ha? Rated K. Ang rated K.
Video mo nga din ako kasama pare.
Hey! Quiet, doggy. That's one gonna bite you down. Ang nang pangalan? Hey, lapit! Ang dami yan. Kunin mo.
Malakanyang ng adobo.
Wala kanyang.
Tinola. Barbecue.
Tinola.
Lechon.
Kunin mo ito. Ini, Jim Martin, kunin mo. Dakay.
Ini, ikit nito ay ni kulay white.
Ano yung stick yung puti.
And that other building is full of ones we're getting ready to butcher.
Hey,
They're not cute. They're not cute. They're delicious. It is good carne. Very, very good carne. This is my bulldog. He's friendly. He's friendly. You can pet him. He won't scratch you or bite you. He's friendly. He enjoys it. He doesn't get any company. The only company he gets is humming. So you can pet him if you want.
Go on. Him.
The other ones might scratch you.
Go.
He's friendly.
Gulat tali ako.
Oo, hindi ka nakakati.
Move slowly.
Ano mo nga?
Ang ganda ng balay po niya. Parang gusto ko nang mag-alaga ng kanina.
Hindi preli ko
You
niyo.
try.
ready, you try. Sino ito rabbit?
Ni bunny rabbits. Uy.
Ni, meron pa mga
Oo,
bakante oh.
Sige. Ang ganda ng ano, balay po niya.
You know, the thing about rabbits in the Philippines
Gandang
is
karne yan.
they get hot real easy.
Ano?
So I built a air conditioning for this place.
Katanong ito ko. Hey. Ni, si Amajad yun, Amajad Shrek.
How donkey man? Donkey.
Donkey.
Good carne.
Lugaw.
Ready for butchers.
Picturing.
Duck, my friend.
Oh, you can go in there.
What is that for?
I built all these buildings so you can drop the balls in the bag.
Pwede, oh, yan.
Pakita lang natin. Pakita lang natin no. Yung barangay wall. Huwag na yung history.
Picture lang.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, freely.
Uy, ang laki ng puti.
Mataba ah. Malamantan.
Sarap yan sa adobo.
Adobo.
So these are all getting ready to get butchered. We just put them over here for temporary. Let them get a little exercise, get running around, build up their muscles a little bit so the carne is better.
Carne is better.
Sige.
Don't try it. Don't do it. Don't do it. We don't make pets out of them, so we don't treat them like they're pets because it makes it difficult when it's time to butcher.
Yes. It's hurt.
Makatalo sa mati English ah.
Hey, dapat.
We used to have chickens, but they kai all the gulay. So I got rid of them for ducks.
Ready.
Can I ask
Asking for.
a question? It's like a greenhouse effect.
Is it? The greenhouse effect?
Nursery.
What?
You know, I
Sana all.
trying to keep the bugs off of them when I sprout them. Right now I got a bunch of peach eye in there.
Kaya pala ano, iba yung
This is where we sprout plants at.
Iba yung-
And we'll transplant them wherever we want them to grow at.
Parang
Ang
ano
ano
lang
ano,
pampalaki.
peche nila, no?
Pa yung kulay ng lupa, yan.
I think,
Yung ganda- Ano yun? Cactus.
tapos pet chai. Astig yung picture na. Buhay na buhay. Ah.
Sa Bagyo, ah.
Kasi ba yan? Ayun
Ha?
nasa baba.
Oo, ata. Yan o. Ang tawag dyan.
Lemongrass.
Onions. Ay, garlic. Tutan. Never mind.
Garlic.
So, start on.
That's all.
Ayan.
Cooking kaya tayo.
Either.
Ano?
Buy meat either and not delicious.
Not delicious.
Balingit.
Hey, dog.
I'm a boner.
Oh,
What
bonus.
is this?
What are you cooking? Mangoes?
Monggo.
Ay, black
Mango.
beans mo.
Black beans.
Patani.
Patani.
Sitaw.
None of the
Sito,
above.
bata. Ay, patani.
None of the above. Yung sinabi namin.
Beans.